Hey guys, Mitsurugi Jones here again, and I wanted to go ahead and play a map called Noble's Quarter. Now this is a PvP map. It's a different environment. It's a nice, beautifully rendered church here that apparently has succumbed to chaos because there's some pretty nasty stuff, it looks like, in this decrepit church. So I decided to play the Skaven, the rat people, and this way you'll get a chance to look at a new perspective in a map. Now this map is much larger. This is just kind of a randomized area that you start in, and we'll see how far we have to go to find the mercenaries, because I believe that's who we are fighting right now. Now this will give you a little bit idea of what the freeform gameplay is like. Again, there is no experience or loot in the game yet, and it probably won't be that satisfying until that stuff, or at least to me it won't be that satisfying until that stuff gets included into the game. But I did need a little bit of practice to make sure, and I would like to play the player versus player, but still I have had issues getting into matches. Hopefully that will be fixed in the next couple of days. But right now I'm playing the AI, and I kind of wanted to see how smart the AI was, and you know, that's always an important part of a game, especially when you're going to be playing some campaign modes in single player at the beginning of the game. What we got down here. Okay, nice. A little diseased tunnel. Perfect for rats. Oh, looks like we got our first victims. And here we go. You know what, I think I'm going to do Overwatch on this one, and that way when they come at me, I can blow some holes in them. And right away, he's coming at me, so let's see what happens here. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, and is his buddy going to... Whoop, he's still got to move, I guess. Okay. No attack, though. That's nice. Alright, here's our big boy. Oh, no, I guess not. Alright. These look like the smaller units that do the most damage. These are going to probably be your DPS, although I use that term loosely in this context. I'm going to put him Overwatch. Maybe I'll pull this other rat down in the sewers back and ambush them with maybe one or two of the guys that I have on the ground. Let's take a look at our environment, see what we got here, because I'm sure that's not the only two guys on the map. Oh, there's one there. So maybe we'll, you know, be a sneaky little rat and come back here and put on ambush. So when he comes through that door, if he comes through that door, we can attack him right away. And then what do we got up here? Okay, this is gonna, as he's got, is he down there? Yep, that's the same guy. So maybe we'll cover this area as well. Oh, we got one right here. So let's go ahead and do some damage right off the bat. And again, you get to see that from the perspective of, well, there's the wall, but get to see it from the perspective of the Skaven, how it's kind of lower to the ground. And it's not Big Boy's turn yet, doesn't look like. I'm not sure why every time it's on an enemy's turn, it goes default to the largest character. I haven't played enough games to know if that's the case with the other factions or not. Seems like you would want to be able to cycle through the different guys to kind of look around while your enemy is moving. Or maybe once you see movement from the enemy, it would jump to that particular character. So let's go ahead and... I think we should ambush here as well, just in case that other guy comes back up, or if we can retreat with our gunner. And again, back to the big guy. Okay. And where are we at here? Wow. Big time overview here. What do I want to do? Just cycle through here. Maybe perception? Nah, I don't want to do perception. Let's take a look around first, see what's going on. Here at the top of the church, looks like we can go further up if we really want to. But, yeah, I don't like 48% chance. I don't think that's going to work. Let's take a look over here. I'm not seeing... Oh, that's cool. Interesting. The whoop. coming through. Don't see anybody down there. That looks like it'd be pretty far to drop too, so let's see what's up. Maybe we can get a better bird's eye view. No? Let's come down here. And ooh, maybe we can sneak around and get behind this guy here. Looks like that's his. No, I got another circle to go. So can I engage right away? No, doesn't look like. I'm just not close enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him on ambush, and maybe he'll attack next turn when that guy moves. Okay, here's the big fella. Let's see what we got here. And can we get down there? Doesn't look like it's gonna let me. Okay, so let's set ambush right back here. And hope that that guy... I'm not sure which one of these three guys are going to clobber that guy if he comes up here. It would be cool if all three of them just swarmed him, but we'll see what happens. And as far as I know, that when you play in these campaign styles or PvP, everyone's got the equal amount of points for units to put on the field. So I'm assuming he has just as many units in toughness and hit points as I do out on the field somewhere. And it looks like there's one who's he's a little clumsy, that guy, that mercenary. I'm not really sure why we're paying him. Okay, here we go. Guy number 2, is he going to attack my guy here? Nope. Oh, let's see what happens here. Super excited. Oh, there we go. Well, at least it is the small damage dealer. And it didn't seem like he did a lot of damage. What's that, 12 to 14 for damage for him? And he did 16. Okay. Yeah, I really wish it would have been that big rat org, but oh well. And what do we got here? Where can this guy go? Let's see if we fall down. Ooh, 48%. Okay, well, give it a shot. And fail. Okay. And it looks like I'm going to have to run around to get back up in that area now if I want to. But we are down here level with these guys. But I don't know if there's any room to attack that guy. Let's go over here and find out. Don't really want to jump down anyway. So we'll go ahead and just do ambush for now. Kind of end our turn just in case one of their guys comes up this way. And again, we get the super zoom in diseased rat here while the opponent is taking his turn, which is unusual, but maybe they'll fix that. I don't know. Okay, round 2. Let's explore a little bit. I don't know if that's a good idea to engage or not. Like, can I go past him? No, it doesn't look like I can go past him. Yeah, well, I guess we'll attack then. I should have left room for that big one. Maybe the big boy will be able to get past. I don't know. We'll see. I do know it's going to be a while before it's that guy's turn anyway, so... okay. Is there any other way out of here? Because I think I got the max amount of people on those two dudes. I mean, 4 to 2, that's enough. So let's see if we can't find some other mercenaries hanging around somewhere. As you can see, as you go over some of these flags that you've moved through before, you will get your little blue dots in that bottom left corner back, which is like movement points. So even if you do kind of travel, you can travel back to the original place that you were and pick a different route. But I am not seeing any other way out of this church just yet. So what about over... This should be probably the same. Oh, there might be something over here. And that's as far as I'm going to get. So I guess we'll see what's behind that door a little bit later. And back to the enemy's turn. And wow, we actually get to see some action. Here we go. Alright. I can see where these PvP games might take a long time, especially with a large map. You could run around and hide from each other, play sort of hide-and-seek-ish. Okay, let's take a shot at this guy now. Now, he should be in real trouble because he's got two guys, well, technically 4 guys in front of him and 1 guy behind taking pot shots at him. But we'll see what this guy further down the sewer is going to do to my range character. And, okay, Wither. Maybe we can cast Wither on him. That's a debuff skill that is going to reduce his strength, agility, and toughness by 2. And I think I do want to do that. Are these the mercenaries? I can't tell if these are the mercenaries. Who else would they be? I just haven't seen a mercenary. Well, maybe the mercenary captain comes in later. Let's see here. I don't see anyone down there. Let's go back this direction. Take a look. You know what? Let's go up to a higher vantage point maybe and see if we can see anything else. And kind of explore maybe the top of this church a little bit, since this guy's really got nothing to do right now. Alright, success. We didn't fall to our death here. And yeah, that's a dead end, so we're gonna go ahead and end the turn here. Okay, this guy's in trouble. You can see the withering effect on him allows us to do a little bit more damage and allows us to hit a little bit better, and he's a goner. That guy was destined to die anyway. He was just surrounded and being swarmed by the rats. Let's see this guy up here. He's got a lot more hit points though, so this guy might take some time. Plus he is dodging like a madman. So let's go ahead and defend here. And see, I keep getting excited because I think this guy is the guy I'm going to get to go with. But he's far down. He's represented by the teeth up on the top. You can see the little champas up there. That's what this guy's icon is. The dual pistols are the range people, and for the mercenaries it is the bow with the little cross there. So here's my pistolero guy. He does also have dual blades with it. Looks like maybe poison on there. These guys are also pretty much your caster. They buff and debuff. Not really any offensive magical skills. They're just pretty much buffers so far that I can see. Now maybe they will more nice little clipping here. Can we get through the wall? No, I don't really want to get through the wall, but let's see here. Let's wait here for now, so I don't have much more movement points. And I believe it looks like that was kind of like a shield, where it's a one-handed sort of spear-looking weapon and a shield, and that's represented by this triangle shield up in the top left corner. And they can cast Black Hunger, which basically damages them 10 points now and gives them an effect to do more damage the next turn. So hurting yourself to hurt your opponent even more the next turn. Which could be used when you're, closer to the full hit point range. Would obviously be much more, much more detrimental to you if it's a last-ditch effort, because there's always a chance that guy can roll some high damage and knock you out. So I would use that very liberally if you're low, and that guy sucks. That is the second time he's fallen down. I'm not even going to have to kill that guy at this rate. So let's see how many we've seen so far. We've killed one. There's one down in the sewer. There's one up high. And there was one in the courtyard. So that's 4 guys. Seems like they should have more than 4 dudes. But they probably have 6 guys. Because they're, if you look at the top left, those 2 bars, one guy died and they're down to 85% of the will to fight. Once they reach 0%, that means all their guys are dead, I believe. Get this guy some action here. It's kind of a weird angle, but that's the kind of... that apparently is their big fella, because he's doing a lot of damage. Maybe not as much as the Rat Org, but another thing to remember is the Rat Org also is considered a stupid unit, and so generally when he starts a turn, it will roll to see if he is smart enough to realize or to control, and if that roll fails, then he just stands there like a moron. But you know, such is the price of power, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, that's, yeah, this is kind of a weird, kind of stuck at a strange camera angle, and since this is what they go back to every time the enemy is moving, then it's kind of a pain, but you know, what are you gonna do? See, now they're down to 67% the will to fight, so I might not even have to kill everybody. So it won't matter where those other guys are if they're out on the map somewhere where I can't see them. As long as I take out all the ones that I know of now, there's a good chance they'll just run away. Oh, and here we go. He finally got up that wall. Congratulations, guy. Here's a prize for your effort. That's a nice shield. Oh, and 21 points of damage. Yeah, I haven't seen the Mercenaries' big mob, so I'm not really sure what that one looks like. I've seen the Possessed one, I've seen the Rat Org, I've even seen some neutral characters. On some maps there will be neutral beasts that will you can attack, or that attacks you, depending on its temperament. I'm not sure if we'll see one of these in this game or not. It was in tutorial part number 4, which is the scenario tactics, and I will probably go through that here in a future video. I just kind of wanted to test the waters here and see what the PvP was like, even though I'm not actually playing against another player, I'm playing against the AI, but what are you going to do? It was the only thing I could do. Now I can't get past that guy there, so I'm not seeing any areas to jump up, so go ahead and sit this guy out of the battle for now and see where we can find. Now there is one guy down this hallway I already moved, so maybe where do I want to go? Okay, let's take a look up here real quick. Maybe can help that guy out on the courtyard. Is that guy here? No, is there anybody around here? Well, just in case one of the mercenaries hops up, we'll go ahead and ambush them if indeed another one shows its ugly face. And here we go. See, you can see what I'm talking about with the camera showing from the point of view of a wall. That's kind of frustrating. And I'm not sure how they're going to fix that. But oh, and there's a trap. That sucks. A little poison for the rat. Didn't look like it did any damage to me, but maybe... Oh, more warp. Excellent. You gotta love it. That's some demonic stuff. And let's see, is there any other way through this tunnel area? See nothing but dead ends. Maybe down this way. And the Musk of Courage. That is a buff for your character. And strangely enough, it didn't say if that succeeded or not. I guess maybe it just automatically succeeds, because it didn't say succeed or fail. And this looks like a dead end, so I guess we're going to go back down. And failure. Now I do know that there are talks from the developers that say that when your characters actually get knocked out, there is permadeath in this game. At the end, you're going to find out what happens to your units after a win or a fail. Obviously, for a win, you're going to gain some experience. For a fail, depending on the role, what happens to them is they can outright die, and you just lose it, permadeath. There is, you can lose an eye or an arm, and I actually saw a wizard that lost its leg, and it had replaced it with a peg. So there was a peg leg wizard, which was pretty interesting. I mean, you think of that as pirates, but not so much as wizards. But it was pretty cool. That was a gameplay video, though, by the developers. I have not seen that in game yet, because with these skirmishes right now, there are no benefits or detriments. It's just you play the game basically for practice right now, and tell the developers, because it is early access, it might be, you know, another month before you see that stuff. I'm not sure. There's no timeline released for it just yet, so let's take my pistolero guy with his poison dripping blades, although there's no real poison. It just looks like it. Or maybe that's, I don't know, mystic energy or something. It doesn't look like we can go through that way, so let's go this way. See what we got. There's our little rat buddy. Let's go further down the line here, see if there's anything else we can see or do. We'll just chill here in case the guy comes up that way. And enemy's turn again, and my turn. Okay, here's that guy. He's still got a lot of hit points, and we cannot hit this guy. This is going to take a long time to kill this bad boy. It is a pretty looking area. Oh, here we go. Ugh. Well, he only does 8 damage with his hammer and shield. And he could switch weapons and use his a dual-handed weapon, but I don't know why he doesn't. I guess he figures it's best to be on defensive, even though you'd think he'd want to try and take me out. So maybe the AI isn't all that bright, because right now I'm kicking its behind. And let's see if we can... We really need to get these guys out somewhere, because the only 2 enemies actually on that bottom level of the church are dead, pretty much. So now we need to come back up and try and find the rest of the crew. Because there's 2 on the higher level, so that's what I'm trying to do. And it looks like this turn is almost over as well. Only 3 more characters until the next round. And I guess my will for the fight is at 98%. I guess that's because some of my guys are hurt. So let's take another shot at this guy. He's almost dead, so... Ugh. Could have just hit him. We'll do the Black Hunger, so maybe next time we have a better shot at hitting him. And just cycling through here with the Q and E buttons, see what I want to do. I want dodge, I want parry. Parry's got a better statistical chance and takes the same amount of action points, so we'll go ahead and go with that. And I wanted to see if there's any other way out this way. And it looks like this guy's got a little bit more room to roam. And another dead end. So these sewers are, I guess, just not the way to go. It doesn't look like there's any way that you can get out through there. Maybe they'll change that. You know, when you do the early access, they will change things, and part of that is changing the environment through feedback and stuff from the people that get it with early access. But it is pretty cool looking. I'm really looking forward to playing some of the other factions. Mercenaries obviously is next, so I'll check that out. The Sisters of Sigmar, you get to play against them in one of the tutorials, and they look pretty cool, as do the Possessed, which look pretty cool as well. It'll be interesting to see how many different units they're going to do. Right now, it looks like the Skaven only has the 4, which are the shield or defensive players, the pistoleros, I believe the rogue, and the last one is the rat org. And I think there may be another one, which is a DPS dual mace rat. So it only looks like there's 5 different unit types so far for the Skaven. Now that may be expanded or may not. I'm not really sure. But let's see. Can I buff my guys from down here? I can't. Doesn't look like I can shoot from here, so let's see. Musk of Courage wraps around my body. It comes down in a funnel. I wonder if I can reach that guy up there. Well, there's only one way to find out, I guess. Let's see. Is it... I can't see. That doesn't look like that's going to get to him. What about here? Will that do it? It is hard to say. Let's try it. And there's no way to know. Doesn't say. I guess when it goes back up there, if he has smoke coming off his body, then I'll know it worked. Okay, and this guy's the second guy up here, because that's not the dude with the shield, so let's go ahead and try and eat a little bit into his armor, but 2 attacks here, and oh, we got one. That looks like a critical, so that is good news. And how do I want to defend myself here? Okay, dodge is my best statistical chance. And too bad I still can't use my big rat, so here comes the little guy. Maybe I'll have better chances getting across that other guy. Just want to take a look around and make sure I'm not missing anything. The camera and mouse sensitivity are pretty jerky, as you can see. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, I guess you're just not the most agile of rats, so we'll just go ahead and wait here for a little while. Alright, back to this guy, who is still a pain in my side. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Just trying to see if I have any other options available to me. And not seeing, where is it? There's no attack there. Not sure why that is. Alright. Okay, so now I got 2 guys on this. Let's just take a look around and see. Can I change my weapon back to the guns? Because this is a pistolero, I believe. And there we go. This way he won't be damaged because he's a little bit weaker than the other guy, and he will be able to attack from a range. Plus, for whatever reason, they don't seem to dodge gunfire nearly as well as they do the melee attacks. We are starting to take some chunks out of this guy. He's not... and we'll go ahead and do the Black Hunger, so next turn hopefully we can take a bigger chunk. I still got 64 hit points with this guy. It only takes 10, which meant I had 74 hit points before. And now it's his turn. Apparently that guy is ranged for them, but since I ambushed him as soon as he came up this way, he switched to his shield and sword, which seems to be a big mistake on his part. So again, AI is not really showing a lot of intuitiveness. And the particle effects on there, it just makes them look stinky, strangely enough. Just going through my options here, see if there's anything else that I'm missing. And it looks like parry is the best way to go in this particular situation. And it's almost the end of the round again. They are down to 65%. So maybe next turn, if I take out these last two guys, that will be the end of it. But we'll see. Here we go. And since you're just going to be an idiot, stand there. See if we can get up here and get an extra shot in on these guys. We need to jump past here. Here we go again. Looks like I'm going to need more movement points in order to make that jump, so he'll have to do ambush for now. And there we go, another 17 out of you. Another shot from the pistolero maybe, and you'll be goner. By the time my guys get up there, we won't need any help. So let's see, we're fighting 3 different guys right now. This guy on the ladder, or the off the chandeliers. There's one right to the outside of that, and a guy a little bit further down on that second level. So, oh, we get a shot here, huh? Okay, excellent. What happened there? Okay, well, we'll do a little magic, put a little wither on him, and then hopefully these guys will be able to hit him easier and take him out. Unfortunately, at that angle, you can't really tell if the debuff or buff or the debuff worked, which is a mechanic problem that needs to be fixed. Here we go. Let's see. Well, it takes forever to get up there, and then you just fall right back down. Okay, here is our rogue. And this guy, we are taking some chunks out of him, down 19. It's probably going to take a couple more on him. I'm really surprised these guys haven't tried to run away. Oh, 22, okay. Now we're talking. Maybe next turn this guy will be toast. And he's not hitting me. Okay. This guy's still got a lot of hit points, and I keep missing him. This must be the agile one of the group. The agile mercenary. Okay, and let's take a shot here, see if we can end this guy. 100%. Oh, he's still got 46 hit points, so we're not going to be killing him. But a critical shot is nice. Can we get another shot or just a reload? Ooh, we get another shot. That might take him out. Since he is prone, I think that makes it a lot easier to get a critical hit. So that is a goner. And the team is down to 47% on their end. So if we can take out one more guy, maybe that will end this. Let's see who. Let's see which one's going to fall first. That guy is withered. And there's that stupidity check I was talking about, and fail. So it took forever for him to take his turn, and then he just stands there like an idiot. And there's another SWAT. Only 9. Only took a 9-point chunk out of my Skaven. And we'll take a look at some of the environments and move around over the next video or two. Like I said, I did want to play the mercenary. After that, may have to put it away until we get some actual progress on either the player versus player, or they update it and give us some looks at how the experience system is going to work and the permanent benefits or detriments that you'll get from playing. I do know that they plan on releasing at some point before the final game release. They are going to put in the 2 other warbands, as well as give you the part 1 of each of their campaign, which is supposedly going to be the first 4 missions of all 4 warbands in single player mode. But there is no date for that release just yet. But I can't imagine it's going to be too much longer. I would say probably by the end of the year. Hopefully that will be out. And we got a guy down in the courtyard now. I don't know where he came from. I didn't see him earlier. Maybe he was always there. Also, there's be some issues with when people get knocked out or are standing near these jump-off points. Oh, that sucks. You have some issues using them, which is another mechanic. Oh, these are kind of cool-looking area here with all the crap growing out of the side of the building. That's nice. Some hanging bodies. Let's see over here. Is there? We can't get that far. I think that guy might be over in that direction. And here we go, another pot shot. He is still withered, so that is good news. Can we take another shot with this guy? That guy. Not sure if I want to use this guy's shot here or if I want to try and find that guy outside. Let's take another shot at this guy. He's got 38 left. Doesn't look like I did any damage there. So let's see there again. No action available. Where I should be able to jump down there, but it's not letting me. So let's go over. Well, that's not really what I want to do. How else am I supposed to get down there? Is there a way down up here? Ooh, there is there. That should be... That's a hell of a drop, it looks like. But maybe we'll use it. Let's see. If we can't take out this last guy here, he is pretty low on hit points. If we can get him... They're already at 34% morale. So... By that I mean in the top left corner. Their will to fight, or morale, however, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure the game really has what their terminology is for it, but again, cannot jump down there because there is a dead guy on the movement point. This guy is almost toast. Oh, I'll get another shot at him. 2 if I really need to, because I have the gunner on the ground. And this guy's a goner. Can we get down here? No, but we can reload now. See if we can't see anybody. Is there another way around here? And that's as far as we go. So Overwatch it is. Okay, can we get this guy now? 9 hit points? Really? That's what you're going to attack for? 9. We're going to go ahead and do the Black Hunger, so next turn, if it comes down to that, we can take a bigger chunk out of him, hopefully. And another stupidity failure. And so they have 3 guys left, and they're at 34%, huh? That's interesting. Oh, oof. Okay, now they're down to 21%. So that's good news. Maybe one more guy in their toast? Maybe not. We'll see. Whatever the case, the battle is almost won, so... And as soon as, since we're getting close on time, we're going to go ahead and end the video right after we finish kicking these guys in the ass. Again, can't get down. There's got to be some way to get down there. And I can't get past this guy. So this guy is stuck. We'll just go ahead and chill here in case that guy decides to come up. And see if we can reach him with him. This does not look like the area he was before. And there doesn't appear to be a way to open those doors. So we'll just chill here for now. And okay, so that's victory. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.